Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
If you are the parent or grandparent of an adolescent, you know all about the fascination these kids have for video games. For millions of them, it's an obsession. And it's just not children. Adults are hooked on them too. The games usually involve a variation of a familiar and violent theme and have names like Battle Warriors of the Universe or Total Destruction of the Suburbs. I made that last one up, but if it actually existed, I'm sure it would be quite popular at Toledo City Hall. Because of that narrow focus, I view the video game industry as a fertile market for new thinking and new games. I have some thoughts. Here are a few possibilities the game makers might want to consider. The Real Housewives of Ottawa Hills. This is a natural since many women in Ottawa Hills already have a boyfriend. His name is Louis Vuitton. An adaptation of the popular television series, the game would take place in an upscale shopping mall in a galaxy far, far away. The object of the game would be to outlast your fellow shoppers by acquiring the most pairs of Jimmy Choo shoes. Water Wars. This is a game for 5 players. As you might assume, this battle takes squirt guns to a whole new level. In Water Wars, you decide at the outset what community you'd like to be. Your choices: Sylvania, Oregon, Maumee, Perrysburg, and Toledo. Keep in mind that if you choose to play as Toledo, all the other players are coming after you. They will unite in their determination to take you down because you are evil and you have what they want. Trump the Donkey. This is a game that will probably appeal more to Republicans than Democrats. The idea is to navigate your way through a vast swamp that is slowly draining in a boat that is slowly leaking. First player to pin a tail on 10 Democrats wins the game. But if your boat sinks first, you're out. In keeping with the theme of so many of today's video games, be warned that along the way, you will be confronted by aliens. These aliens will try to get in your boat. Do not let them. They have no business in your boat unless you have projects at home that you would rather not do yourself. Pothole Jungle. This is a game that requires you to ramp up your courage and ply the mean streets of Toledo in your Jeep Wrangler. Your journey will take you down streets which haven't seen a new coat of asphalt in 40 years. You will have to work your way around individuals called patchers. Their job is to pour a hot mix of tar and Elmer's glue into a hole in the street and declare the problem solved. But be careful. If they claim 25 solutions before you manage to travel from West Toledo to East Toledo, you lose the game. Every pothole you hit costs you points, so hands on the wheel and eyes on the road. This is a game for serious players only. My confidence is high that each of these video games would be a big hit and sell well. I'm working on one more called Wade the Cave, in which the object will be to ninja your way through one minefield after another and blast letters of the alphabet as they suddenly appear. First player to collect all the letters in the Mayor of Toledo's last name and display them in the correct order wins the game. Extra points for the Z, by the way. One issue I'm struggling with on this one: the game takes too darn long to play.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.